man. We're digging deeper into Jinjer, so we're going into Jinjer. The reason I'm doing Cloud Factory, I know there was a lot of other requests which I will get to, but Cloud Factory was the very first one, the very first person that actually sent me a message, and they DM'd me and said, "Oh, please can you do Cloud Factory?" So I'm going to do Cloud Factory, but don't worry, I'll get to them all. So take my glasses off. So Jinjer, Cloud Factory, official music video, man. We're learning. So let's go. Let's see what they've got for us. They play these instruments, man. A lot of people, man. I've had a lot of people that I've known, including my parents, who would listen to something like this and they'd be like, "This is just noise." And in the beginning, I kind of actually agreed with them. You know what I mean? When I was younger, saying this is noise. Like I was into the rap scene, so I didn't really know much about metal or rock or Jinjer doesn't really have a genre. I'm told they are just who they are, which is awesome. But it's not just noise, because I've known a couple of musicians as well who play the electric guitar, the drums and whatever. If you isolate those elements, man, the talent that it takes to play those instruments like that is ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. So it's not noise. It's actually really talented people playing these instruments to the max. You know what I mean? Which I think is actually quite amazing. So, okay, let's just go. I control my ultimate existence to this world. I kind of actually feel like she's talking. I might be way off over here. It's going to take me a bit of time to actually sort of like, sort of get their style and that type of vibe. But this kind of feels like she's like a politician that's giving a talk, but in the positive sense, saying, or maybe she's doing it in the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, we're destroying this world, but I don't care because, I'm getting what I want, as long as I get what I want, that's cool. You know what I mean? Just also based on the graphics that's behind her.
No fake, a million bucks all I'm insane. Cause I won't be no fake, no joke. So many souls of members know.
I'm still absolutely shocked. You see, it must be because I can see now the pollution, plastic. It's a song about that, right? And you can see there's the anger in it, and there's the anger in what's actually happening, and the don't care factor, because I need to make my money. But what I was actually trying to say is that I'm still shocked at the voice that comes out of this girl. It baffles me. But wow. But okay, let's go. See, so she's showing pollution, she's showing plastic. So I won't pause all the time. I'm trying to like piece the story together, and you guys are gonna have to help me below as well.
Into your world, into blood, into life, into exterior. Right into you, toxicated in this room. Let the extent, extended up to heaven down. My God is kept another world.
Okay, so I kind of feel like she said, like, will we dress this up? I have no doubt. You know what I mean? We're destroying the world, and we're doing it all for profit and gain and greed and whatever else. And will we dress this whole catastrophe up? Of course we're going to dress it up, because these are politicians, man. This is what they do, man. These are what corporates do. They try and dress everything up. It's like, oh no, but this, but that. Always in denial while we're trashing the planet, essentially. It's almost like she's lecturing over here. You know what I mean? I almost feel like she's at a convention. You know what I mean? I'd go to this convention. 100% would. So I think she's saying over there, sometimes it's very hard to understand what she's saying with the screaming. saying like we won't save ourselves, right? Because of the greed, is basically what I think she's saying. Her voice, man, her voice. Now, I've told you before, I'm not a massive fan of the screaming, right? But there's something that's intriguing me about how Jinjer is doing this. The instruments are amazing. I get the instruments, I understand the instruments. I've had a few friends of mine that were musicians, and I've listened to metal music before, and when he's actually explained it and broken it down, you can appreciate what goes behind that. The screaming, it's just a little loud for me in terms of like also trying to understand the lyrics, but you can kind of understand where she's coming from. She kind of you can hear the frustration and the aggravation in her voice, which I think is what she's trying to convey through this song. Woo! Come on. I would 100% be a drummer if I was in a band, man. I love fucking drums, man. I can understand why people say that they've got their own genre. You can't. From the last song I heard to this song, so the last song I heard was Pisces, to Cloud Factory, they flipping this up. I mean, you can see the diversity already. You can see that they just do what they want to do. It's their own. This is their own lane. This is. I feel, because I haven't heard that kind of, it's like sort of spectrum between songs, if you know what I mean. Listen to that drummer, man. His hands must be getting... Like, you know how fast he's gonna drum that shit, man. I can't even go fast enough. I look like a retard over here. I can't even go that fast. Whoa! She's a very sexy girl. If you had to actually just see her out in public and have a conversation with her, you'd be like, oh my god, or whatever else, then you see her sing and you're like, what the fuck? What? But there's something even more appealing about it, though. You know what I mean? There's an X factor. So, yeah, there's that. Her voice is immaculate. Her voice is unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. The talent in that switch, man. That switch to that raspiness and that like, I mean, Ronnie from Falling in Reverse does it as well. I mean, and I love it when he does it because of the way he transitions from his choruses to just his vocals to then screaming and that raspy voice sound. I might not be saying don't kill me for getting this terminology wrong, but her voice is madness. I'm not understanding that word, but she's saying, I don't need to live. Either she's saying diversity, or I don't need to live. It's almost like she's saying, I don't need to live in a decent planet. I don't need to live in a clean planet. I don't need to live in a decent environment. As long as I can grab what you've got for me, you know what I mean? As long as I can grab, as long as I can take my own, as long as I can be that stingy person that's going to go and try and grab more and more and more. Fuck the planet, man. Fuck the people. Fuck the world. No one cares. You know what I mean? That's the message I'm getting. I just wanna grab
what you got for me.
Yeah, I see.
I turn the soul to the wall. It doesn't mean anything at all. I turn the soul.
You gotta put the elements together. Sorry guys, I won't pause this again, but you gotta put the elements together to sort of appreciate this music, man. Because there's a lot of messaging in this. There's so much to unpack in this video over here. Right? From the emotion, from the sort of the anger, from when she transitions to the more like peaceful, which kind of gives you the realization factor, and then going back into the angry, essentially. So there's so many hidden messaging in the way she's compiling the song, which if you just don't like screaming and you don't like these instruments played this way, you're never going to appreciate this music. You need to dissect the music in order to sort of understand it. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be open-minded, you have to take those elements into account. Phew. Now that is hectic, and it would be hectic for a lot of people, right? But I like to understand music. I like to understand because there's different types of art forms, right? And I love all music. I'm all about music. So the thing is that if I don't know, then I'll just learn. That's the way it goes. So I don't know much about this genre, but I do know bits and pieces from things that I've read, from people that I've heard from friends of mine that listen to metal music and then have told me and explained things, and obviously from you guys in the comments. So the only way to understand something or appreciate something is to actually learn about it, and that's what I'm doing. And is it my favorite genre of music? No, it's not. Do I appreciate it? Yes. Am I intrigued? Yes. Are we going to carry on? 100%. I love you all, man. Peace.